I'm here to do the review for last night's episode of Temptation Island, episode 5. Corey, I felt really bad for him at the bonfire, about what he was speaking on, about not feeling enough. And I don't think that parents really understand the pressure that they put on their children. They expect you to be what they want you to be and in the time frame that they want you to be doing it, and they don't realize the insecurities that does create if the child isn't living up to it, and what the parents want may not be exactly what the child wants. And I think that that's something that a lot of parents do, and it's so wrong. I believe like that's one of the worst things that you can do to your child. Wanting something for them out of life is totally different than trying to steer them in a direction that you want them to go and in the time that you want it to be done. Anywho, um, I think Erin, I think she's just passing the time with Shaq. I don't think there's anyone there that is going to take Erin's attention away from Corey. I think that she does, she is definitely feeling, scared that she could lose him, and she possibly could. Amanda is like that listening ear that is not trying to speak bad about Erin like all the other women are. I mean, she may have said a few things in the beginning, but she doesn't try to down her, and I think that that is what could help her win Corey. So this could be like a Casey and David from season 1 situation, but I hope not. I do think I don't know. I think that they can make it. I think that they'll leave together. Um, Julian and Kristen. Julian, he is surprising me more and more every show because I swear he was going to be the first one who cheated. I just felt that. I don't know why, and he's definitely proven me wrong. Um, but I'm wondering if there is more to their story of why she doesn't trust him, just him cheating those 2 times, or if there's, other suspicious behavior that makes her um, unsure of their relationship. I mean, cheating's not, just a little thing. And once it's done multiple times, it is hard for you to ever get back to where you were. But um, I don't know. I definitely believe that Julian is going to, want to stay with her. Now, whether she is able to find some type of clarity amongst herself for herself. I don't believe that she's going to leave with any guy there, but she may leave by herself. That's how I feel so far. Um, Chelsea and Tom. So Tom said, the guys at the girl's house are dirty macking. What do you call what the women are doing in your house? Because they are speaking against your girlfriend, and it's no different than the man telling the girl that she deserves better. Like, what did you think was going to happen? And I don't know why they're like, have such a strong opinion towards these guys when they're, the women are, they're not doing the same thing or wanting the same thing. So for Tom to think that, what he's doing is any different than what he does at home is stupid. I mean, you're picking up girls, like, I mean, physically picking them up is something totally different than, y'all going on a date, because you can go on a date with somebody and not physically touch them. And, if that's what you're trying to show your girlfriend that you can do, that you can, be around women and not take it any further than what, it should go, and that you're not going to flirt anymore, and you're failing. You're absolutely failing. Um, I don't think that it's as bad, but that's because I am not on the receiving end of the flirting or watching the flirting being done in my relationship. Chelsea, I feel bad because I think she really was, feeling Tom, and Tom wanted the melanin. And I don't know if I would have sent him home though, because you like, if the women can have a choice to go on different dates with different men, why can't the men that are there have, more than one woman that they're attracted to and want to see which woman he, prefers. I don't really see a big issue with it. But I'm not on the receiving end of it. But her going back to Dr. Blake, me, myself, I would be nervous because if I did, not that she did anything wrong, calling him on his stuff, but I don't know if I would have felt comfortable. Like, okay, well, I sent Tom home, so we can, start back up where we left off. I would feel like he would do something to try to get me back, and I don't know if I could deal with that. No, I think it's too much. Um, and then Kendall. I've felt really bad for Erica, and then I was so surprised how strong she was being, and time went on, and it still was hitting her more and more, and I don't think that she still wasn't very very strong, because she absolutely was, but I hope that Kendall, not that I don't think it's cool that he's hurting her, but I hope that he is doing enough for her to not want to stay with him. Um, See him for who he is. When you're not around, you don't know that he's not doing this back at home, and he's already cheated, so he could be doing the same thing that he's doing with Alexcys. Obviously it won't be at night, but or whatever, sleeping with someone, literally sleeping, not physically sleep. Wait, whatever. That he is as easy as as easy as he is having sex with Alexcys, and then having sex with Alexcys and Nicole, like he could just be doing the same thing to you at home. So I'm hoping that I know she's not going to leave with anyone there, but I'm hoping that she does find someone who is going to at least, help her distract him from can distract her from Kendall, and get her mind together to where she feels that she is strong enough to leave on her own. Kendall, Alexcys is you're so stupid. Like, you really think that this guy who, wants all these things from this woman that he's been with for 2 years is going to choose you based on the woman that you are? Let's forget that, okay, we won't talk about the threesome yet, but the fact that you slept with him, and it being him, like, if no, just there's nothing that's going to make him be in a relationship with Alexcys. He could leave with her, but it's not by the reunion. It'll be over. He's not going to stay with her because he's going to. I don't think he respects her, and I for damn sure don't think he respects her after the threesome. And if he did, stay in a relationship with her, now you're never going to be enough because you allowed another woman in y'all bed. And so he is going to continuously want that. And you're not, to you, it was a fun thing that you did once or twice, maybe 3, 4, 5 times. But to him, it's going to be now expected because he is that type of guy. And if you're not giving him it's like, okay, if you're not giving him what you gave him in the beginning, you're not enough in any capacity. And I think that she's a fool, and when he if he does take Nicole on a date, she's not going to be able to handle it. She's going to go berserk, and she deserves it though. I mean, it's not even like Kendall asked for it. You gave a man a threesome who you just met, you've known for a couple days, and you're trying to form a relationship with him, and that's one of your bargaining chips, it seems. Like, if you wanted to have sex with Nicole, you could have did that in your own room, but you gave the worst man out of all four of them the threesome. Like, if she can't see that Kendall is about Kendall and nothing else, well, I guess that is her stupidity, because that's exactly what it is. Like, if you can't, if you have a guard up from being hurt in previous relationships, Kendall is not the guy who you let your guard down with, and it's clear to see that he is, like, it's just plain as day. It's written all over his face, his actions, all of the ugh. I don't know. I cringe when I see him. Like, just cringe. But anyway, I will be back next week for the review on episode 6.